Yay.
All right. So this is first day on the saxophone. Very exciting stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and unlatch the case and let's see what's going on in here. You ready? Oh, shiny.
Amazing.
Yeah, isn't that
So
cool?
Cool, yeah.
Okay, so what you have in your hand right now is what we call a synthetic reed, right? For obvious reasons, it's made of plastic. It's very nifty for first-time students, though, I will say that. Okay, so you can feel free to pop that out of its case and stick it in your mouth. Sorry, the reed.
Oh, this.
Yes.
Right.
Let me be specific.
This side?
Mm-hmm. That's the one. Isn't that tasty? Oh, yum! Yeah. And then the reed case, you can just go ahead and toss in that little. Yes. Okay. Now there's going to be a lovely little strap-looking thing. It's called a neck strap. Yes. Indeed.
Cool.
I know, isn't that fun? It's a little bit twisted up, but if you just give it a yank, it should straighten. Yeah.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. And then it's going to lay across your neck like so. This part goes in the front, and you just boop. Ta-da!
Cute.
Yeah. And then we're going to tighten it so it'll fit your body. Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Neck strap on. Next up, you are going to take out what we deem the neck, which is in this little black bag right here labeled Antigua. Because that is the brand of my saxophone. It's not a very good brand, but no, that's okay. I got it when I was in high school. Shiny and pretty, yeah. And next you are going to grab out the mouthpiece, which is this little black bit here. And the ligature is that golden shiny bit.
This?
Sorry, the ligature is in there.
Oh.
Yes, we need two parts for this. So, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Putting on the mouthpiece, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are going to slide it onto this cork bit right here on the neck. And it's very important that you keep your grip down here because we don't want to bend this piece every which way, right? Because then it makes the saxophone not function. So,
Yay.
yeah, we grab it down here like so, almost as if you're shooting a gun. Pew pew.
Cool.
Probably shouldn't say that in school though, right? Maybe not. But you're going to grab it like so, and then we just twist. We'll put it on about yay far. Next up is this ligature bit, right? Now, as we can see, we have two screws, right? The screws are always on the right side. Okay, always facing the right. And it slides on like that. And this is what is going to hold the reed on the mouthpiece, which we will get to momentarily. So, why don't you go ahead and try this out for yourself a little bit?
Okay.
Beautiful.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yep,
Okay.
right there. And then you're going to slide the mouthpiece on. Give it a couple twists.
I'm scared to bend it. Okay.
You'll be okay. Yeah.
Okay. Like that?
Maybe a little bit more. You see where some of the cork is light and some is dark? Yeah. Beautiful. Yes. Now the mouthpiece should be completely straight on. So if it looks a little bit bent or twisted one way or the other, there you go. Lovely. Okay. Now we get to take the reed off. And you see how one side is flat and one side is a little bit curved? We want the flat side sitting on the mouthpiece.
Okay, so I put it in
Flip it around.
this way?
Yes. And then you're just going to align it.
Oh.
Like so. Yeah.
This is a lot of parts. This is crazy.
Saxophones, what are you going to do? Yeah. Beautiful. Now, the tip of the reed should be aligned with the tip of the mouthpiece, just like that. You're a natural. Woo, look at you. Okay. Ligature, which is this shiny metal bit. Screws go on.
The right.
The right. Fantastic.
So like this? Or wait, this way.
There you go. Yes.
And that just goes over like that.
Just goes right over on top. Yeah.
Whoa, this is crazy.
I know, isn't that wild?
All the
Now,
way down like that.
yes. And then if it feels a little bit loose, you're going to just tighten these screws right here.
Wow.
Beautiful. And then make sure to keep the reed securely in place.
Awesome.
Okay. Now we are going to experiment just a little bit with sound right here with the mouthpiece and the neck. right?
Mhm.
Now, ideally, when we play this, we have a specific pitch that we're going to aim for, but we're not really going to worry about that a ton right now. So, when we put the saxophone in our mouth, we are going to curl our lip above our bottom teeth, like so. And you're going to place it in your mouth, and the goal is to have this be perpendicular to, or parallel to the ground. Yeah! So bend that bottom lip, there you go. And then you're just going to place your teeth right on top. Yeah. And then you're going to seal your mouth around it. There you go. And blow. That's all right, give another shot.
You gotta blow hard.
Mhm.
Holy crap. Okay.
Oh,
okay. I
Oh,
was
I
almost
heard it.
going too hard.
oh, split the difference.
Yay.
Fantastic! You're a natural.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Next step is we are going to put it on the body of the instrument, which is all of the buttons and shiny bits and stuff. So I will go ahead and hold on to this neck here. If you'll pick that up with two hands, you can grab it
Where do you want me to grab it?
inside the bell like so. And then just lift it up. Beautiful. Now we see this little metal bit here. That's where our neck strap hooks on.
Okay.
Yeah, push it down. Yep. Just like that.
Woohoo.
Ta-da! And now the saxophone is officially attached to your body. Number one rule, never ever let go. Never
Okay.
ever. The neck strap will hold it, right? Because that's its job, that's what it does.
But it'll
Bad.
still like.
It is still fall. There's a chance that the neck strap could unclip somehow, which happens on occasion to me as well. Now for this one, you're just going to, and then the mouthpiece should all be lined up with the back of the horn. Yeah.
Cool.
Does it look lined up to you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, if it's lined up, these screws are what tighten the neck onto the body of the horn. So go ahead and give that a few twists. There you go. And this keeps the neck from wiggling every which way.
Okay.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Yeah.
And now you have some shiny musical nonsense. Here we go. Okay, now with the alto saxophone, because of its diminutive stature, it's small, you can either play it directly in the middle of your legs, or you can play it off to your side if you're a bit of a smaller person. Yeah.
Okay, so so either this or this.
I'm gonna say we're going to learn it in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you're a wee bit bigger than a middle schooler, huh?
A little bit.
Just a skosh, yeah. Okay. Oh, fantastic! You did it naturally. Left hand goes on top. Right hand goes on bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you flip it the other way, your hands can't actually touch the keys. Yep.
True that.
Yeah. So do you see these little white bits? We call them the pearls on the front of the keys.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Now some of them are used for extra alternate fingerings, but we're not going to talk about that. We don't have to worry about that. So our fingers are going to go, if I may, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Ta-da! Cool. Yeah. So this is how we press them, and we are going to curl our fingers like so, because that gives us a lot more flexibility when we're moving them. Yeah, because if you try and move them like this, yeah, it's pretty darn hard. So we curl them and we do
Okay.
all day long. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead and put the saxophone in the middle, and I want you to let it just hang out on that neck strap there. There you go. Does that come directly to your mouth? No.
Yeah, not quite.
Which means we have to pull up the neck strap, because the goal is we should make the saxophone come to us,
Okay.
not the
Instead
other
of
way around.
being like.
Instead of coming over down here, because then our posture is just disgusting. Yeah. So you can go ahead and pull up on that neck strap. For this one, if you need to use two hands, that's okay. You can just grip the saxophone like this in between your legs. Yeah! Ta-da! Yep. Okay, give that another shot. Does that come to you?
Yeah.
Beautiful! Maybe give it just like
A little bit more. Okay.
Just a little.
Like that.
Beautiful. Give that a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Kind much better. I know, you gotta be careful not to hit yourself in the face with this one, huh? It's like a spear waiting to happen. Okay, lovely. So now we are going to play just a straight up C sharp, and it's going to be right in the middle of the staff. And we read in treble clef in
Perfect.
the saxophone. Yes,
Love
fantastic. Which actually I have my baritone saxophone, which is one of the lowest of the family. And we also read in treble clef.
Oh wow.
Why
is it
that
just
is?
like an octave below?
Mm-hmm. It's an octave below the alto specifically. Why that is, I will never know, but that's the nature of the beast. So we're going to play C sharp, which is no fingers.
Hey.
You just keep it open, yeah. So let's go ahead and stick it in the mouth. Remember that embouchure we just worked on. Lovely. And remember, split the difference with air. We don't want to blow too hard, but give it enough oomph to really get it going. Okay, give that a shot. Ooh, nifty. Okay, I'm gonna write some stuff on the board really quick. Cool. I'm gonna be over there. I'll turn it around in a second. Let's see. Why don't you go ahead and keep blowing? See if we can get about a whole note, right?
Okay.
Of just C sharp. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can sustain that. Nice. Keep going. Same thing. There you go. Yes. That's beautiful. Let's see. You're all good. Keep going. Beautiful.
Wow.
I know, isn't that nifty? You're a saxophone natural. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we won't talk about our boom. Okay. Boom. Music. Just for video reference, this is what we're doing. Ta-da! We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, I have to watch this. Okay. Keep forgetting that. Lovely. So now that we get the air flowing, get the note sustained right, it all feels good. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Lovely. And you are a vocalist, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The breath and air support that you use to sing, we use to play as well. Mm-hmm. It's just, we do it sitting down and without vocalizing really at all, unless you want to crop. That's a whole other thing. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and learn some notes, yeah? We know C sharp, which is nothing's really going on in the fingers. So we're going to learn B, A, and G. B is our first finger on our left hand. A, 1 down, 1 and 2. And G is 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And it's all on the left hand?
All in the left hand. We won't even really touch the right hand today.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go B, and we'll try and sustain it for a whole note. A, sustain it for a whole note. G. Right?
Okay.
With about a measure of rest in between.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's give it a shot. A. Nice. Last one. G. That's all right. Let's give that G another shot. Yeah? Here we go. There we go. Now, one thing we have to be careful of when playing saxophone is your mouth is starting to come a little bit too far onto the mouthpiece.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. We're starting to swallow it just a little. And that's what gets that and that's what gets that really like honky quality to it. And I'm like, ah! And we want just a nice G,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
So just like on the very edge.
We say about like 1/8 of an inch on,
Okay.
which I mean, we don't have to
Like
think about that too technically.
Or
Yes.
not too much, or
Maybe a little bit more. There you go,
Okay,
right
okay,
there.
okay.
Give that a shot.
invented a
octave.
new note.
I know. Much better.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now that we know our new notes, what's this one?
B.
What's this one?
A. G.
Lovely. Yes. Bag. B-A-G.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to play a lovely little ditty. We're going to
Yay.
play hot cross buns. What?
Oh my gosh,
So
yay.
exciting. Okay. And once again, I've written our little melody up on the board. I'm not going to touch on articulation a ton right now because we're mainly focusing on tone and how to produce sound on the saxophone. But this is a lovely little exercise, so don't worry about saying da 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 dum dum dum, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to slur everything.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We'll go about this speed. Dum 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 dum. Take breaths as needed.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. I'll give you one measure. 1, 2, ready, and beautiful. Yeah! Nice!
Interesting.
Yeah. Now there's a lot more technical jargon, blah 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 blah, that we can go into, but for now, really nicely done. Good job.
Yay, thank you.
Ta-da! First sounds on the saxophone. There you go.
Yay, that was fun.
Oh, I guess we have to take it apart now, but we don't have to. Okay, fantastic. That's our lesson for the day. Yay!